So we just wanted to ask a couple of questions about your Lego design. It was really cool.
All right, okay. It's the actual, as it's named, the Death Star core run. It's the exit from the destroying the Death Star, and it was just that. Well, basically, it started off as one panel, and we grew it, and it got to a certain size. Then we sort of like restricted it, then grew it again. We was going to put the UCS Millennium Falcon in. We realised it was too big to overhang. Then we've decided to obviously modify that one and modify these, and it's just progressed. And they keep changing the shops and bits and bobs and the bars. They keep changing, but we're going to be changing that up to a Greg's store eventually. So just keep things going, best we can really. Keeps people occupied and interested,
Yeah.
It creates a lot of interest, that central panel, more than the actual thing itself.
So how many pieces is just like just one panel, or like your ideas for how to do a panel?
Well, the ideas as in...
Like, what's your motivation or what's your inspiration for each panel?
We basically made one of these panels, didn't we? And we thought, what can we do with that? Like a Greebly kind of Star Wars theme, and it just developed into this. I don't know how, but it managed to. This was it. But piece-wise, no idea. We bought tons and tons off eBay, second-hand, new. And like you say, that itself alone is just modified and thickened, etc. So it's.
Right.
I couldn't really put a figure on the amount of bricks, to be honest, but it's a lot.
Yeah, too many.
It's 5 months of building on and off the weekends, so it's quite a lot of time going into it. And we've rebuilt it a couple of times because we've dropped it as well. But,
so it's modular. How about transport? How'd you get it here?
It transports the 3 sections there down to the bottom. That's one unit. All these are separate. Them 2 back panels, that's one unit. So that middle piece there, that's built in. So it's actually on the boards. So it's literally a 3 and a 2, and then all these are all loose and fit together in situ. But and the central piece, that's all separate as well. Okay. Yeah, it's very fragile. Takes to move around,
Yes.
But we often find we get to an event and we have to change everything around because it's collapsed or cracked or whatever. So and there's quite a few Greeblies hidden. We have a lot of Star Wars ships hidden. Like the likes of the stuff in there. There's about 20 Star Wars ships and figures, sort of like blended in the colour. So you've got to really look for them. I forget where they are. It's like say if you look, there's TIE fighters, X-wing fighters, Jabba's palace. There's quite a few things in there, but it just entertains people. Something to look for.
Yeah.
But, so we used to have an A4 piece of paper with all the things, but we found that people spent too much time actually on the table, and there was crowds and crowds and crowds, so we got rid of that, and people notice it every now and then, like Star Wars fanatics or whatever. So it's interesting. It creates a lot of interest, doesn't it?
Yeah. So this is original design. I know we copied it off of the Death Star core run, but those little pieces in there, what you use to build those technical pieces in there, those are all like original, right? You decided where to put every one of those.
Oh yeah, it's just literally a mass kind of there was one particular, there's certain parts which we've copied off I think it's 2 panels off the miniature Death Star run, the small diorama.
Yeah.
So we've duplicated that in small pieces. There's things like the UCS Millennium Falcon foot that's stuck on there, so it's just a variation of all sorts really, but quite a lot of thought gone into it, and a lot of differences, a lot of changes, haven't they? There's been a lot of changes. Yeah.
So is this it, or are you guys going to keep going? Is it going to continue to extend?
No, this is it. We are going to change a few. We're going to have a few more MOCs.
Right.
And this is ongoing, but we keep changing, like you say. We keep saying, no, we're not going to bring it. We're going to bring something else, but it gets that much attention, and we like bringing it because it's different. It's big, what I mean. But no, that's as far as that's going to get. Hopefully, yeah. But, there is some more coming up, some other MOCs, but biggish style, but not as big as this. What I mean. But,
so what other shows do you go to? I mean, you're here in Coventry. Where else do you go?
We go to basically local ones, really, like Doncaster, and we went to Blackpool, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we're going to Middlesbrough, we're going to Watford. We're going to try and get a bit further and further because it takes a long time to travel, etc. But yeah, we do as best we can, really.
No. I just want to know. Okay, you said there's some more coming. I was just trying to figure out where I can see the next set.
Oh God! Like you say, it depends on my work. Sometimes I'll work a lot of weekends and sometimes I don't. So I have to fit these in when I can and when it suits him as well. They've got different hobbies and stuff. So we don't tend to get to them all. I'd like to, but we can't.
Oh my goodness!
So I mean,
yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Very cool.
Yeah, sound.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's so many Easter eggs in this MOC. Right here we have a Wizard of Oz Tin Man.